From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast with Wish TV's Kylie Conway. A Wish TV News 8 update.
Hi, this is Hannah Mordeau, and this is your News 8 Daily 8. It's Wednesday, October 19th. New today, a woman is dead after an overnight shooting. Police say the victim showed up fatally wounded at IU Health West Hospital in Avon just after 11 last night. Police say they found the crime scene about 4 miles away in Indianapolis in an apartment complex off of West 10th Street. Police have not released the woman's name or any theory about what led up to the violence. An Indianapolis man wants to know why someone keeps firing shots at his house. It's in Irvington on North Audubon Road. Lance Huffman says his wife and 3 daughters and he moved out after the second round of gunfire, and police records show someone shot it 3 more times after that.
This has been 5 times. This is horribly emotionally damaging for us. It's been, obviously financially devastating, because this last one, they would have been pulling three dead little girls out of here on Monday.
He says a bullet in the last shooting went through his daughter's bedroom window. Huffman says IMPD told him it does not have enough resources to post an officer along the street. The state Supreme Court is pushing back the arguments over the lawsuit that has Indiana's abortion ban on hold. Justices will hear the issue on January 19th, a week later than it was first planned. At the federal level, President Biden is launching a new push for law restoring the right to an abortion. At a campaign event last night, he said it will be his top issue if Democrats win enough seats in the Congress to codify Roe v. Wade. According to a recent survey from the Kaiser Family Foundation, half of registered voters say the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade has made them more motivated to vote next month. In Colts watch, Jim Irsay is now the first NFL owner to publicly say that the owner of the Washington Commanders, Dan Snyder, should be removed. Snyder is under investigation for sexual and workplace misconduct and financial issues. Irsay spoke out yesterday.
I believe that there's merit to remove him as owner of the Redskins. I think it's something that we have to review. We have to look at all the evidence, and we have to be thorough in going forward. But, I think it's something that has to be given serious consideration.
The Washington Commanders responded, saying Irsay's comments are inappropriate. In a statement, the team says in part, when he has an opportunity to see the actual evidence in the case, Mr. Irsay will conclude that there is no reason for Snyder to consider selling the franchise, and they won't. Snyder's status has been widely debated for years amid several scandals and investigations. Right now, there's no timeline for the release of the NFL's final report, although NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell says it's nearly done. Snyder is also being investigated by the U.S. House Committee on Oversight and Reform. He's been the owner of the Commanders since 1999. It would take 24 votes from the other owners to remove Snyder from the position. A local hospital is working to keep new mothers and their premature babies under the same roof. It's a new tower at Ascension St. Vincent. News 8's Lake McGee is on the story and tells us about the construction.
Connected to Peyton Manning Children's Hospital on the 86th Street campus, and I did speak with a little girl that says the nursing staff there saved her life and hopes future preemies will get even better care now.
Ascension St. Vincent
just feels like a second home for me.
Is expanding care.
It's going to be the largest NICU in the state.
For women and children.
So Elise was born at 25 weeks and 5 days.
This is Elise Olson. She's 10 years old and
I'm a NICU preemie.
Now in 5th grade. She likes to show her classmates just how little she was.
It was like pictures of me and my handprint, my feet print. And it just said like happy 1 month. Old Elise, and then it said 1 pound, 14 ounces. And then, everyone was like, well, you were that tiny. And it's like, yeah, I was that tiny.
This was her mom, Jessica's first pregnancy. She was diagnosed with severe preeclampsia and was admitted straight to Ascension St. Vincent.
The year prior, I had lost my mom at the age of 57, and she was my rock, my best friend. And so not only was I grieving her loss, but then I had this newborn baby that we didn't know if she was going to make it or not. And so it was truly a trying time.
Baby Elise was in the hospital for 106 days and on a ventilator for 37 days.
I got to hold her on day 34, which was super memorable. Just felt like a little bird was laying on my chest.
Construction is now underway on a new NICU. Soon, this pile of dirt will look like this.
I am so excited.
Risha Patel is a neonatologist who works closely with new mothers and their preemies. She played an instrumental role in deciding what the new building needed.
Things that are useful for families, like having lounges where they can just go have a moment, places to eat, even things for siblings to play with. All of that is so useful.
The new $325 million expanded NICU will have 109 private rooms. But before it's built, Elise and Jessica are proud to have spent time in what will be the old NICU, making one last walk through its halls.
The relocation of the NICU is moving from Township Line Road to 86th Street. It will be 268,000 square feet when it's finished.
A sleep study ties too little sleep to chronic illnesses, especially as people age. The study is newly published in the PLOS Medicine. Researchers looked at nearly 8,000 people. The study found people over 50 who did not get at least 5 hours of sleep had a 30% higher risk of chronic illness. The risk increased to 40% for short sleepers over 70 years old. All right, this could impact gas prices. President Biden is poised to announce another drawdown of the nation's strategic oil reserves. It's the latest of several recent releases aimed at keeping fuel prices from rising sharply. The administration indicates he will release 15 million barrels. It is in part a response to OPEC's decision to lower its production cap by 2 million barrels a day. The total of oil in the reserve is now near a 40-year low. The Pacers start a new season tonight at home. The Washington Wizards are coming to town, and fans can expect a lot of changes at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The team, though, is coming off a 25-57 season, missing postseason for the second time in a row. Despite the lackluster year, the team says there's no problem being the underdog this season. Tonight's game is the first of 3 straight home games to start the season for the Blue and Gold, and tip-off is set for 7 o'clock. This has been your News 8 Daily 8. For Wish TV, I'm Hannah Mordeau. Watch us on wishtv.com and follow us on Facebook.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast with Wish TV's Kylie Conway. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand for even more on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.